In this video, I'm going to show you how to add effects to an overlay in CapCut PC step by step so you can make your edits look much more professional without affecting your main background video. This is a really useful technique if you want to make a facecam pop, animate a sticker, stylize a screenshot, or give your overlay a more cinematic look. And the best part is, once you learn the setup, you can reuse it again and again in future projects. If this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more CapCut tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump right in. First, open CapCut PC and get your project ready. To start building your overlay, drag your background video onto the main track on the timeline. This is the clip that will stay untouched while we add effects to the layer above it. Then, drag your overlay video or image onto the track directly above the main video. Your overlay could be anything like a webcam clip, a logo, a graphic, or a moving image. Once it's on the timeline, click the overlay in the preview window and resize it to fit your design. You can also reposition it anywhere on the screen, depending on where you want it to appear in your final edit. Take a moment here to make sure the overlay looks exactly how you want before moving on, because this will make the effect placement much easier later. Now that your overlay is set up, it's time to apply the effect. Go to the Effects tab in the top left menu bar. CapCut gives you a lot of options here, including free effects in different categories, so you can browse through and find one that matches the style you're going for. You might want a glow, blur, distortion, shake, film look, or something more dramatic, depending on your project. Once you find an effect you like, drag it onto the timeline and place it on a new track directly above your overlay clip. This part is important because if you place it in the wrong spot, the effect may apply to the wrong layer or not behave the way you expect. After that, trim or extend the effect clip so it perfectly matches the length of your overlay clip. The goal is for the effect to start and end at the same time as the overlay, so everything stays clean and aligned. If your overlay is only a few seconds long, keep the effect clip the same duration. If your overlay runs longer, just stretch the effect clip to match it. At this point, your effect is sitting above the overlay, which means it will only impact that layer instead of the entire video. That's the key to making this method work properly. But if you want to make your timeline even cleaner and easier to manage, you can take one extra step and create a compound clip. To do that, highlight both the overlay clip and the effect clip together on your timeline. Then right-click on the selected items and choose Create Compound Clip from the menu. If you prefer shortcuts, you can also use Alt and G on your keyboard. This combines the overlay and the effect into one single layer, which makes it much easier to move, edit, or duplicate later. More importantly, it keeps the effect locked to the overlay, while your main background video stays completely untouched underneath. This is especially helpful if you're building a more complex project and want to keep your timeline organized. And that's really all there is to it. By placing your overlay on its own track, adding an effect directly above it, and optionally turning them into a compound clip, you can create a polished overlay effect in CapCut PC without changing your base video. This is a simple trick, but it can make a huge difference in the quality of your edits. Try experimenting with different effects to see what works best for your content, and don't be afraid to combine this method with keyframes, masks, or animation for even more advanced results. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a like, subscribe for more CapCut tips, and I'll see you in the next video.